Was this device designed by priests?
Don't underestimate. Mission accomplished.
Not bad.
Don't worry, trust me.
Huh. This feels truly magical. When did you pick up this trick?
Self-taught.
We're here. Can we turn off this spotlight now? It's really blinding.
No problem. Just use the device over there.
The scent of gold coins, gems, and fine leather. Yes. What do you...
Roger that.
Wow, wow. As expected for a realm of Fagusa's disciples. This entire chest is filled with ornaments made from ocean's tears.
Thanks for the gift, boss. Look at the clarity of this purple crystal. Let me try this on. Where is...
How long have we known each other? I can't believe you still...
This... How could I ever know? I'll believe it is true, and a lie becomes reality.
The demigod of trickery's All right, enough fooling around.
Cypher rules! Boss lady, we're set to make a fortune this time! Got any plans on how to spend it?
Of course. Spend up.
Whoa! Isn't that like...
Uh-huh.
Once activated, this thing makes a racket that can be heard for miles.
Hey! If you don't want the trickery to be exposed, you'd better start...
Boss lady here!
Ah! This thing's way too loud.
Here we go round the river of souls. Spirit thief goes, spirit thief goes.
There's a big guy guarding this place.
Let's win.
Yeah, big. Yeah, so ugly, ugly enough to make even me.
If that ugly
Indeed, that would be
So, how about...
right, flee. Huh?
Repay.
I choose you. We can do anything. As you wish.
Bloom. Nothing major.
Embrace a new life. May death protect us.
Tormented doubt, farewell.
Root here.
Receive divinity. The dead return!
As you wish. Such an ugly and useless creature. Hey,
Here!
look at you. Should be safe here now.
Aye, boss lady.
It doesn't smell like anything valuable, this... Huh. Is this...
This looks...
Probably not. At least, I'm still left for Dolos. It does seem unfair, doesn't it?
Yeah, the world just... Speaking of the world-bearing titan, Cypher, didn't you tell me once you used to be an apprentice at Kepler's...
Did I?
Yeah, you...
Ah, right. Honestly, I was only interested in the wallets of the old grandpas on the council, but... Who asked you to pick...
Right.
Oh.
A day of peaceful repose.
Where did this roadblock come from? Ugh, this is so...
Oh dear! Should we call on... I don't need that kind. Hand of Zagreus. Looks like a charm. Let's go!
Hey, slow down!
What did I ask?
You know, that question. Oh. Maybe you're right. I have...
Treasure!
Twinkle, twinkle in my chest, how this core flame is the best. This scent feels like something incredible is buried here.
Incredible.
Do I need to give instructions here?
What?
Oh, isn't this a golden
Oh, this is
sheep humans? What?
puzzles and tricks are right. Told you, nothing can stop. Cypher, it's your turn now.
Stop! Stay there and don't turn around.
Huh? Whoa.
I told you. Don't.
My poor old back. What are you doing?
Shh, quiet. Don't say anything unnecessary. That seamstress. She's
What? Basti.
Stay put and keep quiet. Oh, whoa, whoa. Seamstress. Getting sneaky, aren't we? Did you think I wouldn't notice your little spies lurking around me?
As time passes, I find myself leaning more and more on blind luck. With only the power of this little nymph, naturally I couldn't slip past your sharp eyes, Cyphera.
Even if you could fully control Bart. You've gone to such lengths to spy on my every move. What exactly are you after? I've told you before, you don't need me to succeed. I already made an exception and got involved with Amphoreus and Grey Mystery. Asking for more now. Isn't that pushing your luck a bit too far?
I'm sorry, Cyphera. I've plotted and... I've spent centuries trying to figure out where I went wrong. Replaying every moment over and over. But you've never given me a chance to explain myself, face to face.
Don't.
1,000 years ago, out of foolishness, I let my silence steal.
My silence.
So this time, I must say this to you. Even if it's all in vain. I need you, Cyphera. The Chrysos Heir's mission needs you. The finale I've delayed for far too long. It's finally here. Whatever resentment you still hold against me will fade once I'm gone. Please, come back to Akama. I'm begging you. Without you, They don't stand a chance.
I'll think about it, seamstress. But stop watching me.
Don't worry. As much as I'd love to hear your voice again, to see your face, it seems that chance will never come. Goodbye, Cyphera.
Goodbye, Aglaya.
Ah, what a shame. I thought there'd be some real treasure under that.
Turns out, everything in those relics were once priceless.
Aww. Wait, why am I getting all sentimental? Oh!
If you see her, let her know this. As demigods, we can't avoid our duties forever.
Could it have been?
Do you remember now? Look, don't underestimate that bug. It's every bit as dangerous as the seamstress's golden thread.
Whoa, that's like boss. How did you realize something?
Actually, it gave itself a...
Speaking of the world-bearing titan, Cypher?
We've been partners in crime for 1,000 years.
But, boss lady,
And as far as I know, the embodiment of trickery despises that golden thread, which isn't that right? Zagreus.
you have a terrifying leash.
After all, I'm the only one in the world who knows you're still alive. If you want to keep that lie from falling apart, you'd better keep playing your part in the days ahead.
Even if it weren't for saving my worthless little life.
You may have been reduced to this form, but you still...
Life's been pretty great lately.
Honestly, I've been thinking. Maybe a trip back now wouldn't be too bad.
You're back again, Cyphera, your face.
I need clothes. Anything. Just throw me something. A piece of cloth will do. Just enough to cover the wounds. I will pay back the amount I owe. I promise.
You're bleeding golden blood.
Yes. What about it? So what if I'm one of those chrysosers they talk about?
Cyphera.
Oh, I'm sorry to disappoint. Who knew that?
Stop it, Cypher. I'll give you clothes. Stay here. Stay in...
Aren't you going to ask me?
I don't need to ask. Nor do I need to use the golden... Stay here. You won't have...
Aren't you worried I'll ruin this place's reputation? Or that
I wouldn't have invited you if I were worried about...
You're weird, seamstress. I've tried not to become a liar. What makes you think I won't?
Because I can feel it. That's why you keep coming by, but also why you hesitate to stay longer. After taking over Nestia's divine authority, I became used to letting the golden thread distinguish sincerity from falsehood. However, the mission I need to complete, Cyphera, you're an honest thing I've given to this world. And...
You've got a way of talking. That's all right. Let's make it...
From what I know, these stories are true. Objectively, the rise of the Cleaners was... Even in these crumbling end times, to ask the vested interests to abandon their status, wealth, and ambitions in this world for...
There you are, Lord Donghung. We couldn't reach you on the teleslate. You pests crawling in the shadows, back off. You played your hand. Stay away from Akama forever, because Aglaya is dead. And in the eyes of the Holy City citizens, her blood is on your hands.
Looks like...
She?
well, she thought...
Misinterpreting mercy for weakness shows how arrogant... They're still alive. With proper care, they'll pull through in a few days. But I must warn you, if you feel as lucky as they are...
Finon is seriously upset.
Get out of here.
I've said it more than once, Lord Fine. We came only to ensure... while you were unaware, we already accomplished our mission. So, Lord Finan.
Are you...
I'm fine. If the conspiracy is exposed, why tell us late? Aglaya? Blasted! But how could they possibly... Stay calm.
Finon, what should we do now?
Stay on course. I'll contact Treeby and ask her to keep the citizens calm. I won't be merciful this time.
Cartonis? Oh, you're forging a sword for Finan, aren't you? I haven't seen you wield the hammer in so long. I couldn't help but be entranced by the sight.
You, in this form, you come to me.
That's right. At this moment, my physical form is already shattered. My journey as a human in this world has come to an end. It's time to fulfill our pact.
Of course.
The thing I entrusted to you.
Far too plain this vessel is.
I insist. Over the past 1,000 years, every piece of fabric I've worked with has been tainted by my cold divinity. This ornament stands apart. It was a gift from a child.
How to say goodbye to everyone.
I'm afraid there's no such detailed plan at this time. The moment has come. My departure will give them one less thing to worry about.
Invented for the Titans, Kremnos' soul-forging technology was. Is that what you want, Aglaya?
You've confirmed this with me, repeat. Condense my divinity into this ornament. It might still be useful in the future to help them complete their mission.
Selfless. Envy that child. There's no need to.
Please, take me through the last tempering that fate has to offer.
The city is silent, and tension is building with every passing second. The news is probably spread by now. I hope so. I just can't believe if this is all part of a larger plan. Let's go. Dunham came back before us. Well, maybe he's heard something. Don't worry. The cleaners didn't lay a hand on us. Lord Crateros, were you in the city when it happened?
Regrettably, eyewitnesses only saw.
It's fine.
Eyewitnesses at the Memorial Palace saw. She showed no signs of life by the time the Holy City guards approached to check. They were too afraid to jump to conclusions. After all, she was a demigod who lived for over 1,000 years, the leader of the Chrysos heirs. She was pierced through the heart by a uniquely crafted dagger.
No, that doesn't make sense. The ones who appeared in the Grove and those who confronted Dunhung in the Abyss didn't have any reason nor the courage to attack Aglaya. Perhaps.
I'll stay here to lead the guards and maintain. Also, Miss Hyacinth was the one who declared Aglaya dead.
Thank you, Lord Crateros.
I'll stay here to lead the guards and maintain order. Find out what happened, but don't take too long. With Aglaya, also Miss Hyacinth was...
The baths are empty. Hyacinth.
You're back. I'm fine. It's great that you could come back so quickly. They need someone with them now. Not well. I tried to treat her immediately, but declaring her death was the hard... Lord Finan. Don't...
It's what I've lost is a mentor and a comrade in arms. But for Treeby and Trinan, they've lost 1,000-year-old bond. Like they're losing a part of their lives. You should rest, Hyacinth. You've been awake for a long time, haven't you? We'll handle things from here.
Okay.
Next, we should visit Lady Treeby.
Snowy. Little Gray. You're back.
Lady Treby,
Snowy, don't. Please don't apologize to us. You went to the Grove to prepare yourself for the threats to Akama. You didn't do anything wrong, so don't be hard on yourself. We were always by Aggie's side throughout this long journey. So, we understood her thoughts better than anyone. She knew she wouldn't see the end of the Flame Chase journey. Yet, she gave everything without hesitation. For the...
I know what Aglaya expected of me. Right now, the last thing Akama needs is a leader wallowing in self-pity.
The scroll over there was entrusted to us by Aggie. She instructed us to hand it over to you when the time was right. I think now's the right time. Aggie, I still remember the taste of that oatmeal. See you tomorrow morning. I'll prepare breakfast for you then. Aggie. I still see you tomorrow.
Finan, my humble student, my trusted colleague. As I write this, you are locked in a battle of words with the Council of Elders, fighting for the survival of the Flame Chase journey on a battlefield where the smoke of war is invisible. I deeply regret and feel guilty for hastily pushing you and the Trailblazer into the debate. But please forgive me. At that moment, I could not afford to show any sign of weakness before you, as it would have crushed your morale. I considered the debate a routine affair, assuming I could win merely with the support and experience we'd accumulated over centuries. But I underestimated kindness and her party's cunning, and also the deterioration of my own senses. The trap was likely set by the debater Calictus. He had prepared a severed golden thread in advance. He claimed I was reading everyone's thoughts with the golden thread to cheat in the debate. I could have countered that low tactic in 100 ways. With deceitful scoundrels like you in the crowd, I have no choice but to rely on the golden thread to keep watch over everything. You can imagine the reaction that comment provoked. That the divinity in this body might be eternal, but that is not the essence of me. I am a daughter of humanity, born of my mother, and I will die as a human. Realizing that my humanity was fading, I began to plan my exit. But I knew I couldn't simply fade away in my sleep like anyone else. The serpents have always lurked in the darkness, terrified of their heads being cut off by the golden thread. If my departure were to be calm and uneventful, I must feign weakness deliberately to make those serpents lose patience and act rashly. Just as they think they've struck and sunk their fangs into my heels, the blaze soaring into the sky might sow fear and confusion. But I have no worries about people losing their way. After all, Alchema still has you to guide them, Finan. You're not perfect, Finan. I've witnessed your confusion, recklessness, and deep sensitivity, dawn after dawn. The heavy burdens of your past have always weighed you down, inflicting deep pain. Yet, in your way, you are perfect. You embrace everyone's imperfections, always ready to find the precious qualities hidden beneath their rough exteriors. Unconditionally. That might be what sets our Sky Father Kefili apart from other deities. They recognize the imperfections in their creations, yet still choose to shine their light on them, offering protection with unconditional love. Finan, while you zealously pursued strife, believing it to be your destined path, you are the destined world-bearer of Amphoreus, the gate to Amphoreus' future. Go, complete the flame-chased journey of the prophecy. I will be waiting at the end of the West Wind, looking forward to the miracle you will create.
Aglaya, how could I possibly be worthy of the burning torch you've passed into my hands? Dolang, can you do me a favor? Please deliver a message to Lord Crateros. Have him gather the Holy City guards and the Kremnoans to spread the word from door to door. Urge everyone who has concerns about the Holy City's future. Thank you. It's been a harrowing day for everyone. Please make sure to rest well and collect your thoughts. I need to prepare. Cortonis, what brings you to Marmorio Palace? I plan to get everything settled before coming to see you.
How are you holding up? I want better than I expect.
There's no room for doubt anymore.
Right. Your assessment is...
Is this it? You've completed it.
Dawnmaker. The name I've chosen for it. Before dawn, prepare for battle. For tomorrow, wield your sword. Befits your stature, it does. Chrysos heir.
Dawnmaker. Unbelievable. You've never seen that black-clad swordmaster. You've recreated this so precisely, just from what I described.
Precise, you're imbued it with the power of dawn. I wield it. May triumph always be yours.
Thank you, Cartonus. I will use this sword to protect the beings of Amphoreus.
Another thing.
What's this?
Stored here, the remnants of Aglaya's divinity are. This was her commission. Her death she had long foreseen.
Can she still hear us?
It's difficult to confirm. About divinity, we know very little. In this way, she wanted to be with you. Always.
I understand. Let me keep it. With this, I'll have another constant companion by my side. May this world never have need for a deliverer. Someone told me long ago. But when the world dashed her hopes and fell into disarray, if she could see me now, leading from the front, rallying people against their destiny, she would surely smile.
How will the Holy City continue without Lady Gold? Look! Lord Finan is here.
Will he step up to lead Akama?
Not long ago, I spoke at the Citizens' Assembly at Dawncloud. I wrestled with every word, searching for the right ones to rally support and keep the Chrysos heirs' flame chase alive. In the end, I remembered a lesson from one of my teachers. In battles where words are weapons, outrage and blind passion often overpower reason. I followed his strategy. I painted my opponents as nothing more than pests, tore apart their character, and laid out their crimes. The strategy worked. I secured enough votes to achieve my goal, but afterward, there wasn't even a flicker of joy. I realized that apparent victory masked a deeper failure. In my pursuit of success, I fueled division and strayed far from my very purpose that led me to the flame chase journey. This journey was supposed to unify, not divide, to strengthen us, not weaken us. It was the gold thread that mended our rifts in the past. Some saw it as a means of surveillance, a tool of control. But no one can deny that it was Aglaya who held this city and even this shattered world together. Now she is gone. Yes, as you have heard, the demigod Aglaya, who guarded the holy city for a millennium, has indeed fallen.
Who murdered Lady Goldweaver?
Find the murderer! Make them pay!
I felt the same as all of you initially. I wanted to stand here beside you, to condemn the sinners, to discuss retribution, and to see justice brought down upon them. But my perspective has changed. The golden threads that once bound this city have unraveled. Yet no one is celebrating their freedom from control. In the empty markets and bath chambers, one feeling lingers. Unease. Deep down, we all know the last safeguard against the harm we may do to each other is gone. No divine power will protect us from the malice in our hearts. From now on, only the moral code we choose to uphold for ourselves will stand between us and the abyss.
Finon has a way with words. Indeed.
The flame-chased journey is nearing its end. With only one Titan left for the Chrysos heirs to conquer, Aquila. Before I rise to the skies, I challenge you. Cast out the shadows and malice within your hearts. Let your spirit shine brighter than the sky itself. Let me bear witness. Even without the divine authority of romance, Akima will remain a sanctuary in these end times. A place for the kind people Aglaya dreamed of. The kind of people foretold in prophecy. A better people!
Better people! Better people! Better people! Better people! Better people!
I appreciate your willingness to accept the challenge. You have reminded me that Aglaya left me perhaps the simplest duty in the world. To bear the burden of creation, I need only to give one thing. It's a gift she once gave me without hesitation, and now I share it with each of you. Unshakable faith. There's still a long way to go before Amphoreus is reborn. But we will not forget the past as we move forward. For the memories of Amphoreus will always benefit future generations. Allow me this moment. I want to borrow a few minutes of your time to commemorate a demigod who protected the holy city for a millennium. She was Akima's dressmaker, the leader of the Chrysos heirs, the Gold Weaver, Aglaya. And her greatest feat was being a selfless person.
That singing sounds so familiar. That's our song, and Snowy used to love it!
Yes, Lady Trian. For that child filled with anxiety. Your songs always dispelled the clouds in my heart, even if for just a moment.
Snowy was so cute and kind when he was little. Now, you've grown so much. Maybe not as cute, but still just as kind.
Time spares no one, so there's nothing we can do. But kindness, you helped nurture it in me.
Don't mention it. Your light is as bright as ever. Keep it up and stay strong. See you, Snowy.
Goodbye, Lady Trian.
I heard what you said. Are you suggesting the debate tactics I've taught you are nothing but sleight of hand?
Not at all, Professor Anaxa.
Good thing your head's still clear. The Chrysos heir of Kefali. I had no idea you had it in you while I was drilling those formulas in your head in class.
Who could have thought, Professor? By the way, I've completely forgotten those formulas now.
Some things never change. In our next lives, I'll teach you how to truly embrace your divine duties.
I'll be waiting. Goodbye, Professor Anaxa. Miss Castros, aren't you going to say something?
Lord Finan, you have always been so approachable. Ever since we first met, you've seen me as a friend. It was the first time I understood what everyday friendship was like. But that's dangerous.
Dangerous?
Laughing and chatting with you, I sometimes forget who I am. And for someone with my kind of power, that's a real hazard.
I hadn't thought of it that way. Sorry, I forgot to consider your perspective.
Please, no apologies. Despite everything, thinking back on the times we spent together makes me really happy.
I feel the same.
Goodbye, Finan.
Goodbye, Gasteras. Aclaya.
Remember, Finan, after completing the flame chase, leave the decision to initiate the miracle of Genesis to the Amphoreans. The Chrysos heirs are the executors of the prophecy, yet they, the people, are the true masters of this world.
Rest assured, I always keep your teachings in mind. The difference between a presumptuous hero and a tyrant is a fine line.
Well said. You've got a good memory.
It's late. Anything else you'd like to add?
Anything else? Even in your imagination, I'm not one to show my vulnerable side.
No worries. I've long understood how difficult it is for you to open up completely. Thank you for bringing me here, Aglaya.
Maybe what I wanted to say wasn't you, child, but this crumbling world. Goodbye, Finan.
Goodbye, Aglaya.
Did you forget me?
Forget you? Like I'd ever. We aren't parting ways forever. You're just off to guard the gates at Castrum Kremnos. Let's not make this a tearful farewell.
You know just how to make a person uncomfortable. I have a feeling we'll meet again in this lifetime. Let's have another showdown then. Deliver.
That's very confident of you. I've changed since then. Have you seen this sword? It's a masterpiece freshly forged by Cartonis.
A bold statement for a mere mortal who hasn't yet claimed the power of a titan. See you around. Finan of Ides Elysiae.
It's a date, Mighty-Mos.
What a poignant, yet splendid journey. And it's still not over yet, is it?
Yes, Cyrene.
I was right. In the end, you did become the deliverer in this story.
A lot has changed while you were away. I've met so many people, tried so many things. I've found new resolve, and I've let go of some attachments. I'm not the same person I used to be.
But to me, you've never changed at all, Finan.
Dawn Cloud. This place holds so many different kinds of memories. I remember you could see the Gold Weaver sign from here. I'll bet. My eyes.
Cyphera, you...
Seamstress. Does Akama have any treasures so rare that not even you...
Of course it has. I heard there's a gem of all worlds hidden somewhere in Dawn Cloud. It's truly a priceless treasure, being a part of Kefali's divine body. Even our
Gem of all...
Nice! Got it! Well, please keep...
Let me guess. You're probably already plotting and your next move is probably trying...
Look, seamstress.
You might be skilled at covering up lies. Don't lie to yourself.
What else am I supposed to do? You keep talking about how I have the potential to become... But I don't know what I need to do to get there! I can't weave golden dresses like you! The only things I'm good at are the underhanded street smarts that no one even respects. But I still...
I know, Cyphera. You are justified in your anger. Destiny is never fair. And your path is doomed to be even worse than everyone else's. But you have to believe that everyone in this world is unique in their own way. I am convinced that you're the only one who can bear the authority of trickery, even if you have to contend with the legendary 300 master thieves of Dolos.
I just want everyone to believe that the world is with that lie become...
Lies will always be lies, Cyphera. But sometimes they can be more noble than the truth.
Are you really planning to just stand there forever?
I never thought I could slip past your sharp ears, Miss Cypher. I just didn't think it'd be right to interrupt when you're obviously lost in thoughts.
Still is.
Thank you. I had a feeling back then that you were...
Oh. And you didn't call me out on the spot.
Well, I thought you'd...
Enough.
You're probably aware that Aglaya has earned the support of the entire city for the Chrysos heirs, but they didn't get everybody.
Ah, I see.
Yes. I believe that Kefali's core flame, forever enshrined above the Council Theater, would be the opposition's final trump card. We're setting out to campaign against Aquila in a few days. With the Chrysos...
You think those desperate dogs will try to snatch the core flame while you're gone? So, you want me to give them a nice long walk? Well...
You sure saw right through me, Miss Cypher. I have only one request.
Uh-huh. Hey, Deliverer. Do you honestly think that there's no way I'll turn you down? Do you even have any plan Bs if I decide to nope out on this?
As the demigod of trickery, there are no other trump cards in the world that can outrank you.
What confident? Then let me tell you something you don't know.
You mean...
Bet you didn't expect that, huh? I've been tracking them all this time. That lunatic may have lost their mind, but they're no fool.
Professor Anaxa once analyzed this. He thought...
Ha! Sacred Art's my foot! I could break those mechanisms with a flick of my finger. Allow me to let you in on the actual secret. They probably held off from attacking Akama because the Seamstress's defense network was way tougher than you thought. Now that she's gone, and you're heading off to the Eye of Twilight.
What a dangerous situation we find ourselves in. But since you're the one who brought it...
Just look how but you guessed it right. Consider this a 2-for-1 deal. I'll keep that lunatic entertained on top of protecting Kefali's core flame.
You have my deepest gratitude.
Don't forget, Deliverer. There's a fundamental truth in this world. Cyphera will always get the last laugh. Need to make sure you don't die before you pay me.